Hello and welcome. This is Nolan with Discover NC Homes, Nolan's News, and always thank you for having us so much. Appreciate it. So, wanted today to talk about absorption rate. Absorption rate is the rate of properties in any given marketplace, in specific marketplaces, that are sold in a specific amount of time. And in real estate, we usually use a month as kind of a determination factor. So today, we don't want to look so much at the rate, but we want to look at the amount of months it would take without new inventory coming on the market to sell the current inventory in a specific market that's currently there. So I picked 4 markets in Brunswick County just to kind of take a look what's happened over a little bit over a year's time. So I'm actually going to refer to these charts, and these charts will also be in an email, or link as part of this newsletter. So first I want to look at our market in St. James. So looking at St. James, and we're looking at June of 2024 to May of 2025, so just kind of a year's worth. So the lowest absorption rate that we have for the St. James, specifically St. James Marketplace, was actually in August of 24 last year, where it took about 3 months and let's say 20 days to sell the entirety of inventory if there was no inventory to come on the market at that time. So we were looking at a total of 3 months and about 20 days. As of May, at the end of May, we're looking at about 6.5 months to sell all of the inventory in St. James if not one new listing were to come on the market. Now, that might sound like a negative, but it's just indicating we're getting back to a more normalized market. So I've got some other market data here real quick. If we look at Oak Island, same time period, June of 24 to May of 25, the lowest, and this was kind of a little bit surprising, actually reached 4.5 months in January of this year. So that was actually a little bit higher, last year, which was surprising, hit the lowest point this year, and then I think that spring inventory came on. Again, it's not selling as quickly. So today's market, or end of May, we're looking at 7 months. It would take 7 months if everything on Oak Island were to sell and nothing new were to come on the market. Then we looked at Boiling Spring Lakes, and that's kind of been all over the place, but the lowest over that time period was July of last year, and it was down to less than 2 months if all the inventory in Boiling Spring Lakes were to sell again, 2 months there. And as of today, or the end of May, we're up to, let's see, almost four months. So again, healthy, but it's just interesting how this one kind of jogged all over the place. And then lastly, looked at Brunswick County as a whole, just to see, okay, we have a lot of individual markets, obviously, but how is the county doing? So again, very surprising to me. The lowest absorption rate in that 24-month time period, or June last year to May this year, we were January of this year, we were down to 4.1 months. If all the inventory in Brunswick County sold and nothing new came on the market, it would take 4.1 months. And as of May, we're up to 4.9. So 4.9 months, almost 5 months. Very healthy. I didn't pull absorption rates from before COVID, but I just know from looking at numbers, we were up to 20, 25 months. So we're slower than we were, but we're normalizing, and it's still a lot less absorption rate or time to sell everything than it did take, even before COVID. So yes, the market slowed down, but we are still very healthy is the point of this. But I wanted to say too, if you want absorption rate in your particular marketplace, please let us know. I'll be more than happy to pull a report. These 4 reports will be in the newsletter, but pretty interesting stuff. So let us know if you need anything, and thank you.